in the heart of the Whispering Woods, lived a fox named Finn. Now, Finn wasn't just any fox. He was the cleverest, nimblest, most sharp-eyed fellow you'd ever meet, and his greatest talent, finding the most delicious sun-ripened fruits in the entire forest. Berries that tasted like sunshine, apples so crisp they sang when you bit into them, and pears so juicy they dripped liquid gold. Finn knew all the secret spots: the hidden blackberry patch behind the waterfall, the ancient apple tree on the sunniest hill, and the wild strawberry field that only appeared after a long spring rain. For a long time, Finn kept these treasures all to himself. He'd spend his mornings gathering a basket full of goodies, then find a quiet, sunny spot to enjoy his feast alone. "More for me," he'd chuckle, savoring every sweet bite. He believed his cleverness was a private treasure, and sharing would only mean less for him. He'd watch the other animals, like Barnaby the bear, grumpily chewing on tough roots, or Squeaky the squirrel, making do with last year's nuts, and think, well, they should just be cleverer, like me. He was proud of his hoard, his secret stashes brimming with fruits, safe from everyone else. But a funny thing started to happen. The more he ate alone, the less sweet the fruit seemed to taste. The vibrant colors seemed a little duller, and the joy of his solo feasts began to fade. One sweltering afternoon, Finn was trotting along with a particularly magnificent ruby-red strawberry, the biggest he'd ever found. He was just about to pop it into his mouth when he saw a small family of field mice huddled under a large leaf, looking tired and thirsty. The littlest mouse looked up at him with wide, weary eyes. A strange feeling stirred in Finn's chest. He remembered his own secret stash, overflowing with fruit. He had more than he could ever eat. He hesitated for just a moment, then broke off a piece of his prized strawberry and offered it to them. The mice's eyes lit up. They nibbled on the sweet, juicy piece, their little whiskers twitching with delight. Their happy squeaks were a sweeter sound than any he'd heard before. Seeing their joy, Finn felt a warmth spread through him that had nothing to do with the afternoon sun. Feeling surprisingly light-hearted, Finn decided to try an experiment. The next day, instead of hiding his finds, he announced to anyone who would listen, "I've found a patch of the most wonderful blueberries by the babbling brook. There's enough for everyone." At first, the other animals were suspicious. Clever Finn, sharing, but soon, curiosity won over, and a small crowd followed him. Barnaby the bear, Squeaky the squirrel, even a shy deer named Willow. They all gathered at the brook and feasted together. The air wasn't filled with suspicion, but with laughter and chatter. Barnaby, in return for the berries, showed Finn a place where the sweetest honey dripped from a hollow log. Squeaky, grateful for the treat, led him to a grove of hazelnut trees Finn had never known existed. Willow, the deer, used her long legs to gently nudge down some high-hanging plums that were perfectly ripe. Finn was astonished. By sharing what he had, he wasn't left with less. He was surrounded by more. The forest, it seemed, was responding to his kindness. As he continued to share, more amazing things happened. The berry bushes he picked from seemed to grow back fuller and faster. The fruit trees he pointed out to others seemed to bear even more fruit the next season. It was as if the whole forest was joining in on his game of generosity. His secret stashes were still full, but now they were filled with new and wonderful things given to him by his new friends. More importantly, his heart was full. He realized that hoarding his treasures had only made his world smaller, but sharing them had made it infinitely bigger and brighter. True abundance wasn't about how much you could keep for yourself, but how much joy you could spread. The sweetest fruit of all, Finn learned, was the happiness you share with others. So, what do you think of Finn's discovery? It's a simple idea, but so powerful. Sometimes we think holding on tight is the best way, but opening our hands can bring us so much more in return. If this story brightened your day, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We have so many more tales from the Whispering Woods to share with you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.